Calais, keep it lit.
Welcome y'all, it's episode 3 with your boy Bong and Pmac. This is Hella Moted, and today's guest we got Mike Conol. This song right here is by Calais, Keep It Lit. And if you guys want to send in some beats so we could, throw them on, look at the contact section on hellamoted.com.
Yeah, just send us beats right there. We got too much Calais beats, man.
We need some more heaters, man.
We need some new blood. Send us your shit, man. This episode is brought to you by Free Bread. So just go to freebreadintl.com, and right there you got your latest news in music and fashion and style and culture. It's tight. We post a bunch of blog articles. It's good reading from people who write real shit and not just like weird reviews and stuff. It's tight, right?
I love it.
I love it.
So our guest today is Mike Conol. And for those who don't know Mike Conol is a bodybuilder, also a powerlifter, and also a great friend. What's up with it, Mike?
I like how you said it. Yeah, so this is a really fun podcast. We talked about bodybuilding, weightlifting, powerlifting.
We brought up the Olympics just because it's a hot topic right now.
And we're actually watching some of the Olympics in the beginning. So without further ado,
Mike Conol.
Good morning, sunshine.
Shit, molded.
I just got molded.
You got molded.
Let me see molded face.
How does it feel to get molded, bitch? Molded.
Oh, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Guys, you're a little stupid.
When you get molded, you'll say anything to change the subject.
Molded.
All right, everybody. It's the Barbarian here with Pmac and our guest host for the week, Mike Conol.
What up? Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
thanks for coming out, man.
It's good to be here.
Trying to look for the remote. We're watching the Olympics right now. And who is this right here?
Well, we thought it was Michael Phelps.
He said everybody looked like Michael Phelps.
Let's watch this. Let's watch this. We're about to see Michael Phelps win another one.
Wait, so did Michael Phelps lose?
No, he won.
Oh,
Again.
he won? Why? Was that Michael Phelps?
Half submerged, he kind of does.
That's how good he is. He's in 4 lanes at once.
They look the same. The same. I just see like a white guy, and he's like...
They all have the startup haircut. It looks like they work at a startup.
Right.
But then, it doesn't look like they've worked there for that long because people who work at a startup usually got the beard. Going on,
little stressed out.
Yeah, kind of like lumberjack-like.
Right. They're too clean cut.
Exactly. They need to, get their beak wet. Got to work there for probationary period. The first 3 months.
First 3 months.
I would love to do all those haircuts though. Those are pretty easy haircuts.
For the swimmers?
Yeah, it looks like they just really, it looks
I
like
don't think it matters
haircut.
for the most part. I mean, they wear like little swimming caps.
They're not even really
that's what I
tripping.
thought.
Yeah.
They're not even really Imagine if they had like a fresh cut, like a bald fade or something. I ain't never seen anyone with like a bald fade swimming yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you just take that off and you look hella clean.
Yeah, like
Right.
everybody got the, the 3rd grade hair. The like everything's. It looks like it's all even, but it combs over, Like,
Yeah.
It can be styled different ways.
Different ways. Like, you just need what kind of gel you need, like level 10 hold or like level 3 hold to keep it loose.
I gotta keep it cheap. LA looks.
LA looks.
The
I used to have that shit. I used to have the blue one when I spiked my hair.
That was like level 7 or 10 or some shit. That
It was so funny when I was younger. I used to dip like my whole hands in there and get like a big old blob and just like
full on handful.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it was at one point my cousin Jermaine was he was getting into haircutting and he wanted to practice on me, and you remember one of them haircuts that goes out like this?
Yeah, like a ramp, kind of like a ramp.
Yeah. So he said he's gonna give me that kind of haircut, right? And it was in 5th grade, and so he gave me the haircut, and then he gelled it and shit, and he was like, "Oh, it looks good." And I looked in the mirror, and like it wasn't even up like this; it was just like on my forehead like this, and then it was uneven.
It was uneven.
It was uneven.
It was
like, bad. Like I went to
at least
school like
make
that
it
for a
even.
whole week.
Damn.
Oh
A whole week like that. It's amazing how a good haircut can make your week, good.
It
or
can
your
go
day
real good.
And then when you get a fucked up haircut, you're like, fuck, there goes my whole week.
Yeah, it's like when people's sports teams lose. You know what I mean? They could have a bad week after that loss until they redeem themselves.
Like that whole energy kind of carries over.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
I'm still getting over the loss from the Warriors. Fuck.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that shit kind of hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Like I watched a little bit of it, and then once I saw like we were struggling,
It was going
and I was
bad.
like, my heart couldn't take it. I was just like, I'm just gonna wait and see if we got this or not. I'm just gonna wait for the news.
Sometimes I turn away, and then just out of like superstition, like what if I just don't look for a second, and then you hear them cheer.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like,
oh shit, maybe I just keep doing this, and then it still didn't go the way that you thought it was gonna go. Like, oh,
Do you get
man.
hella superstitious when you watch sports?
Like
I
wear
don't-
same underwear, same socks.
I mean, I don't think that deep, but like there are times where I'm like, maybe I should go in a different room.
well, so you
Or,
have
like,
like
watch a different
you think you have like little rituals that you do that you think that
Yeah, but I don't say it though.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'll-
yeah.
Like, I'm surprised I'm saying it right now because it's usually in my head, and I'll like overthink it. Like, fuck it, I'll go in the other room and not tell anyone because unless somebody notices and calls me out, you know what I mean? I don't purposely do it. I guess. No, I do kind of, but I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel I do that shit too, like subconsciously. But I'm not like, oh, I gotta wear these pants, I gotta wear this underwear.
Right.
I do
There
that
are
kinda-
people
I
like
sit
that.
in my
yeah,
seat.
definitely. I mean, I think there's a huge crowd that's like that, especially if like you're like really big into like sports
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like winning is everything type of deal. Like you wanna pretty much grab on hold to whatever you can. I mean, if it's like
Any advantage,
your
right?
lucky underwear or whatever ritual that you heard of that'll help your team. You'll do it just so get that edge to win.
Definitely. I feel like, especially when it comes to yourself too. Like, you know what? Now that I think about it, I was that superstitious when it came to myself. Like, I would wear, these are my favorite socks to play ball in. You know what I mean?
Ah,
shit,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
Just, I guess out of comfortability, or maybe it is superstition. I don't know. It could either be one or the other.
yeah. Well, it could go either way.
Yeah, like I don't know. I think it was just socks though. It wasn't no like whole fit like draws, socks, and a headband. It was just like socks because they're like knee high socks that were they just I don't know. It felt comfortable. for
Did
me.
you rock
You got-
headbands in high school?
Not in middle school. Middle school. I did.
Middle school?
Yeah, middle school. I did for sure. You remember when Nelly used to cross them over like an X in front?
Oh my god.
To be honest, I tried doing it and I just looked stupid, and I've never wore headbands.
I feel like
I've tried it.
I'm scared to look at older pictures because I feel like I might be.
Oh, you
scarred,
for sure got headband pictures.
I do for sure, and they're for sure.
Nah. Check this
Middle
out.
school for sure.
What was it 8th grade? I had a visor because it's some point in time it was cool,
Yeah.
and a visor, and I had spiky hair.
Ooh, like Scotty Too Hotty from
Yup,
wrestling.
yup.
Ooh,
No.
that's exactly. I
like
was
Guy
actually him.
Fieri from the show.
exactly. Exactly. And I remember I had a white one, a red one, and a navy blue visor hat, and that was the shit. Like I used to just wear it fucking sideways or backwards. And
Def-
like, with my hair all spiked up using my LA Looks gel.
Definitely like the colors. You're on a whole different level if you had colors on your hair though, for sure. Like,
That's true. Yeah.
Like, oh, this dude is sick as fuck, dude. He got the orange, he got the red, or he got the, this
The
week
tips.
is blue. Like I knew a couple people who like switched it up every month, like
Damn.
blonde, blue, green, red, purple, like just trying new shit, matching Air Maxes.
We actually had this guy in my high school that like throughout the whole year his hair color changes.
That's got to be bad for your hair.
Oh
right?
yeah,
definitely.
hell yeah.
Probably bald now.
I
Yeah.
know. Right?
Sorry to whoever that is.
See, that's why I stopped using gel too. Like, well, I mean, first off, like the fad kind of changed, but then also I don't want to lose my hair. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want to lose it at an adequate time. Like I want to enjoy it for a good
Yeah,
amount of
yeah.
time.
You know what? You know what? I start using a lot more. I start using pomade a lot more because I like the hold look, but I don't want it to be like hard.
Yeah.
And pomade, like you could style it and you can still move it around.
It
and
kind
it's
of
so
feels
cool.
better, like in peace of mind too. You use pomade way more sparingly than like
Right,
you said. When I
right.
use gel, like I always
Like a whole big old glop.
always overdo it. Everyone who's ever cut hair with me notices our gel jar fucking goes fast. Because I used to paste them fucking comb overs down. Like that shit.
He's a sculpt that shit.
Like I had to blow dry it to make it look like, it doesn't look too wet or like too glossy.
Right.
Just dry it up a bit. But really, that shit was hard as fuck. It wasn't moving nowhere.
Damn.
That's hilarious.
Like the Johnny Bravo.
The
It was
Johnny
just
Bravos.
stuck there.
But then after they get their haircut, don't they want to like take a shower for all the hair that's like on their neck and in their ears and stuff?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the only
Yeah, some of these niggas are dirty though.
They just go out
Yeah.
straight to the club, like got a
Right,
haircut,
right.
straight to the
Like
club, hella
fresh.
fucking
Smell like baby
itching.
powder.
forgetting that there's hair in the ears, looking like a little nest. You know what I mean?
hollering at a
Right
girl,
there.
and the girl's like, "Man, why am I itchy
Why
now?"
am I itchy?
Are you a barber? She gonna think, hey, are you a barber? Because you got like hella hair on you. The only people I know who got hair like that on them is like barbers.
So you're like, nah, girl, fresh haircut.
Fresh haircut. Fresh out
literally
the
just
chair.
got off the chair.
Check the ears.
Check the ear game right now. Nests.
Nest.
Nest.
There you go. Hashtag that.
Hashtag nest. Nest in my ears.
Oh, what high school did you guys go to?
El Camino.
El Camino.
El Camino.
Yeah, class of 09.
09.
Both of
Oh,
us.
damn, I'm older than y'all? What? I thought you were older than me.
No.
What the fuck?
Class of 09.
Where'd you go?
Jefferson.
Oh.
That's 06.
06? Oh
Yeah.
shit, 06.
Do I know anyone from Jeff 06?
It's kind of crazy now because, like, while I was there, like, the place like hella shitty. And, like, 2 years after I graduated, fucking.
They started
It's all
developing.
nice.
Yeah.
Isn't the field John Madden?
Jen Madden, Jen Madden
Yeah.
donated money for the football field. So now they got two fields.
Is it because
Two
you went
turfs.
there?
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah,
he went
yeah.
there.
That's a trip. Like, you would think a Filipino who made it would fucking, you know what I mean?
You know, like, Filipinos
Like,
are.
you got,
You
you
think
got
that-
John Madden over
we're
here.
kuripot.
You think that
Right,
John
bro.
Madden would do more?
We'll go to the church
though?
first.
Yeah, right.
Wait, what were you saying?
You would think that John Madden would do more for the school though.
Oh, you think?
Isn't he-
Yeah, you
Well,
think
well,
he
I
would do
was
the
there.
whole school?
While I was there, he donated money for the lights for the field. That's
Oh,
it.
so he probably
That's it?
he did it
Yeah.
slowly over time then.
Yeah, and then
I
next
guess.
thing you know, he got the whole field redone. And I think the school district got some money to budget to get a new gymnasium on the backside. And they got another basketball court, and then they got a new weight room. When I was there, weight room was like rusty as fuck.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Dude, our weight room
you
was
you
the
can
same
catch
shit,
something
too.
holding onto the bar.
Oh, tetanus and shit.
Yeah.
Like I needed a tennis. Yeah, like you said, a tennis shot right after.
Right.
Dude, it
It's
looks
crazy.
like a jail there now.
Oh,
You know what?
Yeah.
All
It does.
it's crazy that all fucking schools now all have fresh fields. Westmore don't even have a football team, right? And
They don't
They got
still?
a field.
but they got a clean ass fucking field.
But they still don't have a football team.
I don't think they have a
really?
football team. Yeah.
McAteer or what? School of the Arts now. They got a nice ass football field. No sports team
at all.
at all. At all.
They should start thinking about developing some because it's like I mean now it's like it's going to waste and all that money went to waste because it's like well not for a waste but for the momentarily away like they're
Yeah.
not taking advantage of things.
Right. Yeah, actually, when I was in Jefferson, I think the second field that we had was like it had a bunch of gopher holes in it.
Oh shit!
Oh,
And they use that field mostly for because they weren't allowed onto the football field because they don't want the nice grass
To get fucked
messed
up.
Yeah, so we're in that gopher field fucking on the other side, and I remember one of my classmates we're playing. I think this was like fourth period, like right before lunch, and we're playing softball, and one of my classmates stepped onto one of the holes and fucking sprained her ankle like real bad.
Fuck.
And it was because we weren't allowed on the nice field, so we had to
Damn.
go play on the shitty ass field.
That's kind of like how El Camino was too. It seemed like they had two of everything, and we always played on the shitty ones, and they saved
The
the
other
like
one,
big
like,
gym for actual games and shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
It's like this is the practice field.
yeah,
You guys practice
where
right
you can get hurt.
Where
Like,
you
I did-
can get hurt.
I did hurdles and track, and the track at El Camino is straight dirt. Like it wasn't,
Really? Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it wasn't like clay or anything. It was straight up dirt. Like you get no traction.
Definitely.
Like no traction.
Yeah, you need cleats. You're slipping over rocks and shit. It was
probably,
bad.
You probably like feel professional on some
Yeah.
clay though. If
But-
you had some bars on the pebbles.
Now they're probably like, nah. This is for cross country training.
But literally, like 2 years after we graduated, they redid everything, and now it's like
See?
completely
It's like-
new.
You know what? From what I heard, like you know how Jefferson looks like a straight jail now.
Yeah,
It's like double fenced.
Yeah,
You might think like the inner fence is like electric, like it has like some fucking electricity like running
Yeah.
through it.
10,000 volts.
Yeah,
Do
right.
not touch. Like,
But
fuck
from
that.
what I heard, back in like the late 90s, like they used to have metal detectors in Jefferson because
Oh,
it was actually really that bad.
Kind of like what was it like? High School High was it or what was that high school movie where they had metal detectors?
dope.
Oh, dope! They did it. That was
What movie is
fucking
that? This is gonna bother me.
OG
now.
Stacy.
They had it in Tokyo Drift. I just watched that.
Oh,
Tokyo
yeah.
Drift.
Yeah.
No, it
The
was an
very
old
beginning
school-
of Tokyo Drift.
Freedom Riders. Was it Freedom Riders?
Probably.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
Freedom
yeah.
Riders.
With
was it.
Hillary Swank.
It was
or-
in New York.
There was another high school movie where they was playing like Russian roulette somewhere towards the end, and damn, fuck, this is gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to bring this back up on the next one because I'm gonna get lost on this one.
Vong's like texting everybody. It's like, man, I can't sleep. This is
but
bothering
hey,
me.
which fucking movie was that? I'm gonna hit all the critics right now. Mass text.
Damn.
Hey, if you had to swim, what fucking stroke would you do?
My strongest stroke. The right hand.
Just right.
I didn't get that at first.
What I did?
I didn't get it. At
I
first.
actually have a funny story on how I learned how to swim. So I grew up. I was born in the Philippines. I came here in '98.
Yeah.
And I grew up in the Visayas region. And I remember me and a bunch of my friends went over to like the next, I say village.
Yeah.
And so we had to cross this river to go there, and we go out there, go play basketball with the other kids and whatnot. Yeah. And I remember we had a flood that just happened like just randomly, and in order to get back home, we had to swim across the river. I didn't know how to swim, and all my friends just pretty much swam across. And then my boy was like, "Oh yeah, just doggy paddle." Just doggy paddle.
Just struggle the whole way.
He was like, "You know how to float, right?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Just doggy paddle," and like literally, that's how I learned how to swim.
That's
Doggy
survival
paddled,
right there.
Yeah, doggy paddled, and they kind of built my confidence because I know I could do that.
Yeah,
After
at least
that,
you could do that.
Yeah,
for sure.
after that, then pretty much
You got it
swimming
all
in the
together.
water. Yeah.
Was the river like hella strong or?
It was on a calm side.
Oh,
So
okay, cool.
it wasn't like crazy rapids or anything.
Damn, yeah,
But
imagine that shit. Fucking swim this
like
if you want to
level
get
10.
home.
But I'm guessing it was pretty far though. Yeah, and considering
yeah,
the
it was.
size that you were,
Yeah.
it definitely would.
Well,
be a
no,
struggle.
not only that, like, so it went from like, so it's this big old bank, right? So
Yeah.
it went from like super shallow to like not even your knee high, to all of a sudden to like brown and murky, and up to like I don't know how deep it was.
Probably
So
2-3 times your height, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Holy shit!
God
So
damn.
not only I didn't know how to swim, but like just to look at the water.
It's like I don't even
It
want
looks
to
like
fucking
hella
get in
scary.
that shit.
Sorry, I'll wait until it goes back down. Then
It's
I'll
fine.
go home.
It's fine. I'll wait.
I'll sleep on this side.
You make a raft.
Damn struggles.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I could have like.
It's like, get out of sticks.
we had banana trees and shit, and they're pretty buoyant.
Yeah,
You take one of those and just.
that would have been like just. Hopefully, there's like a little stream just carrying you, just drift away.
That's how the Olympic divers did it. The Philippine Olympic divers.
That's pretty much.
big splash. The funny thing was, so after they make their attempts, right? Like they go into this. I don't know if it's like a heated.
Oh yeah,
pool.
that little pool on the side. Yeah.
So all three of them that backsplash, fucking, they were sitting down, just cracking up, like
We
just
all
like,
fucked up.
Like, damn, we made Philippines look bad.
The three of them all fucked
three
up,
of them,
though?
yeah.
It's like, dude, this happens once, every 4 years, right?
And we're over here just like fucked up all three chances.
Yeah, like it took 4 years for them to come up with that.
Was that the actual Olympics? I thought it was like something else.
It was 6.
Oh, I thought it was
like
Olympics.
6. I forgot what it was.
I could be wrong.
Here, I got a clip. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Look at how this guy looks.
He look like
first of all.
he's naked right now.
Why he looks
Why you look
John-
like they did that on purpose?
John
Emerson.
John Fabriga.
Wait, is that his last name, Fabriga?
Yeah.
Why is it all capitalized?
Or is that his sponsorship? Like, dude, they did
Fabriga.
that shit for sure on purpose. The way they edited this fucking angle,
Yeah, you think he shaved before?
or was it wax?
Was it wax?
Dude, he looks nervous. He looks like
looks nervous
he
as
knows
fuck.
he's gonna fuck up.
He's looking at it like I'm gonna fuck up.
For everybody listening, there's a video going around right now of this guy, John Emerson from the Philippines, and he's doing this Olympic dive, and we're going to watch what happens real quick.
Yeah, this is dive 4.
Dive
fourth
4?
one.
Oh, shit.
Dive 4.
Difficulty 3.0.
Only 3.0.
Oh my!
Oh my god! Yeah. Look at them speedos though.
There's no way
He
he's
just
gonna
does-
hit any harder.
He does like 2 backflips and just...
Man,
Look at the Filipino in the audience right there. He was like, "Oh shit!" He couldn't cover his face.
Oh, he didn't even go straight.
Look at his
either.
face. Oh my god.
His face is
The
priceless.
funniest.
Y'all gotta look
He
at
got-
it.
he got a high
He got a high
five from his
five at least,
teammate.
though. He got a five. He got a
Hey,
high
at
five.
least he got the crowd going.
Next,
This
one.
is his
John
friend.
David.
Pahoyo.
Oh, so I guess it is the last name. I wonder why it's capitalized. This guy looks nervous too.
He looked like half his haircut wanna. Oh, never mind. Oh shit.
Going up. Up. It didn't slam as hard though.
Yeah, but look at his face though.
He wasn't even trying to spot where he was at. He wasn't even trying to spot
was
where he was
ju- he
at.
was
His
just-
eyes was
he
closed
was
the
just
whole
hoping.
time.
They go into the pool.
Yes.
They're like,
He got a,
yeah.
hey, he got a high 10.
That's like a hot. Why do they have to go in the hot tub after? Like,
Keep the muscles warm.
oh really?
I don't know.
That actually makes sense.
They don't deserve it though.
Damn.
No.
They don't deserve
Like
it
you
though.
in the ice bath right now.
For real.
They probably
Y'all need
just-
to chill out. Literally.
That's probably like their second time doing it. Honestly.
You know what? Hey, what if they signed up last week? Like the week before
yo,
they had to register
we
names.
need a team.
Who's gonna try?
Who's
does it
gonna
hurt to
try?
try?
Who wants to represent us in the Olympics? And they're like,
Fuck. They
that's-
found these dudes selling fucking like puto and fucking
Balot.
balot and sagol and taho on the side. Like
they're
what?
basically the cool runnings of the Philippines.
The cool run. That's true. That is so true.
They are though. Like look at his smile though. He's,
I know
he's
they
happy.
look. They both look happy.
They're like, you know what?
They knew
At
they-
least we tried.
They knew they were gonna suck.
like me, I'm very proud.
Why does he have Why does he have a towel inside the
That
freaking
defeats the
towel.
purpose. A face towel had that.
a face towel
Oh,
all
he's
the way
gonna
inside the
bathe in
pool?
there. He
Like,
forgot to
he's-
exfoliate.
He's gonna scrub his lubag.
and is seeing it.
You see it.
I'm gonna change it back to the real Olympics now. Fuck.
That's kind of sad.
That's kinda-
that represented Philippines. Yo.
Damn, we always get sold short.
But we had a Filipino weightlifter. He got silver.
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah,
What was her name?
I forgot her name. It's pretty long.
Oh.
It looked like after you say your name, you can say "Hey Macarena" at the end.
Hella vowels to
Yeah.
hella vowels. 4 A's, 3 E's.
And
Two
he's like,
U's.
"Hey Macarena."
Ay?
Damn. Wait, so you powerlift, right?
Yeah.
Have
I
you-
powerlifted,
have-
last
Oh yeah,
year.
tell everyone about yourself. We forgot to introduce who Mike Conol is.
Mike Conol is this guy. He's very handsome.
All right.
He's currently in need of a haircut.
Justin.
Yeah, Justin's getting my hair tomorrow.
Oh, okay, for sure.
But yeah, I competed in bodybuilding, and last year I competed in powerlifting. This in the past 2013 and 14, I placed top 5 in the country for lightweight in bodybuilding.
Tight.
And last year, I ranked
What weight is that?
lightweight. The cutoff is 154.4.
Oh shit.
So as long as I make weight, then I have like a day and a half to kind of fill back up.
So you got to cut weight and rehydrate?
Yep, pretty much.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
like fighting.
Oh, so you drought yourself right before, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so this year I just like two weeks ago I just competed at the USA's in Vegas with Justin, and I competed in a new class called Classic Physique. So it's in between men's physique with the guys that wear board shorts because they don't train legs, and bodybuilding. So men's physique, like when you check in, they go by height, right?
Okay.
And that's how they put you in different classes. For bodybuilding, they go by weight.
Okay.
So men's physique, for classic physique, they put you in a height, and then there's a weight cutoff.
Okay, so they filter it by both.
Yeah.
I'm just
So-
tripping that you said there's one where they don't train legs. Like, that's crazy.
Men's physique,
Do some of them look top heavy? Like,
yeah, like
Like
straight Johnny
chicken-ass
Bravo's.
legs.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's bad, bro. Like I don't want to name it. I don't want to name them, but like
Oh,
it's a few guys
Shout out to
there.
y'all.
So shout out to y'all.
Skip leg day.
Top heavy.
When you skip leg day. That just looks
chest
crazy
day
to me.
every day.
Shit, I'm talking hella shit for someone who don't do shit.
Hey, at
Oh,
least
shit.
at least it's all even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we evenly
You gotta even it out.
We cool.
But yeah, like some of these guys, I'm not gonna lie. Like in the beginning, I was one of those guys too. Like I didn't train legs because I felt like, well, I was a long distance runner. I enjoyed running, and I felt like that was enough training for my legs.
Oh, yeah.
And so I never trained legs. And when I first started working out, I trained the show off muscle, which is your chest, your abs, and your biceps.
Uh-huh.
Didn't do shoulders, triceps, or back. It was just those three, and it was just rotated every day.
Uh-huh.
And I used to train like 3-4 hours a day, and like barely so. Like when I trained, I thought it was like the more time I spent in the gym in that single day, the more growth,
better
I would
result.
get.
Yeah.
And that was my mindset in the beginning, and no, I was dead wrong.
There's a real science to this.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I
There
see from
is.
you and Justin, like, shit y'all got to go through. That shit is crazy. And
All
you
right,
say it's down to
me and
science.
Justin started dieting in January 1st. So New Year's, me and him started dieting. So in prep for this show, we dieted for 30 weeks.
Okay.
And I think Justin had it worse than me just because at some point, because he put on so much muscle in his off season, that at some point his body doesn't want to drop any more weight, and so he had to go on a keto diet, which is pretty much straight protein and fats.
Like high protein, high fat,
no
no
carb
carb, no
at all.
sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah. He
so-
was going through it. Yeah.
And he did it, I think I think his longest streak was like, before he had his refeed, was like almost 3 weeks. And I remember talking to him, he was going through it. He was like done, like no energy. And I remember I did my first string of keto diet to deplete. I did 14 days, and I wanted to cry.
Oh, damn.
It's bad.
It's mental.
It's-
It's
yeah.
just as much mental as it is physically
Yeah,
hurting.
definitely.
right?
I mean, like, to be honest, like your mind will always give up before your body does.
That's a trip.
So
I thought it would get better.
Nah,
Really?
nah,
It just
yeah.
stays like that? Damn. Because I know Joe Rogan and Brendan Schaub, they be talking about that.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of mental game going into this kind of thing, and like your mental toughness needs to be right there. It needs to be a par with like how motivated you are. Like to be honest, like I get asked a lot because like I go into these long preps and like I put myself through this rigorous training and dieting,
Yeah.
like all the time, and they ask me how I stay motivated because it's to be honest, it's not fun.
Mhm.
And like they would ask me how I stay motivated, and I'm like honestly, I was like I don't stay motivated. But what I learned to do throughout the year was I made a habit of doing things. So if I made a habit of always eating my meals, getting my workout in, no matter like how I'm feeling, that's all that matters. I mean, you're at some point it's like going with emotion, but it's better than not doing anything. So
Definitely.
yeah, so
Keep progressing rather than staying in idle.
Exactly. So us humans, we're creatures of habits, and everything is habit building. Even with the bad stuff that you do, it's all habit.
Yeah,
It's all.
definitely.
If you want to break that, you gotta break the bad habits and put in some good habits. It's all habit. It
Yeah,
doesn't
you take some, you add some.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so it's more mental preparation going into this more than how you prep your body. And it's pretty hard. And like I said, like this year's, it's crazy because this year's USA is in Vegas, mind you. So Vegas only has like 4 like really hot like months, and July happens to be the second month, and it was like hot as shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and during weigh-ins it was like 118 degrees.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was. So anyway, so me and Jesse went through a 6-month prep just to do this show. Prior to this, like 4 weeks prior, we did San Jose. I think Justin got robbed for his overall win because he clearly had the heavyweight guy beat, but politics, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the heavyweight just looks humongous.
Yeah, pretty much. But Justin had way better shape.
Yeah.
Justin was conditioned.
the quality
yeah.
of himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
quality aspect.
But I end up winning overall on the classic physique division.
Oh, congratulations!
Got myself a nice little sword.
A sword? Why a sword?
That's like you. So if you win top 5, you get a trophy. But if you're a novice and you win overall, you get this big ass trophy. But if you go compete in the open division and you win overall, you get a big ass sword.
That's crazy.
I just wonder why they pick a sword for bodybuilding. Like,
All right. No, you know what's crazy though? Like,
how is the sword? Is it like
it's a legit sword. Like,
but I mean, is it a samurai?
no,
Is it
no,
fucking-
like a Conan sword.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Barbarian, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go.
Barbarian, like-
Barbarian.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
shit.
pretty-
Damn.
Barbarian.
I like that.
I like that,
That's
boy.
tight.
But yeah, so I won overall in San Jose, and then after that we peaked going into USA's. But yeah, in the past 7 years, this year's USA's in Vegas had like the deepest, like some of the best conditioned competitors that came out. And it's crazy because majority of the time per weight class, there's usually like 3 or 4 guys that comes in like crispy as shit, like just looks undeniable. They just like fucking
Like,
badass.
you know they're gonna be the ones that are at the top of the podium.
But this time around, now you have X amount of competitors in each class, but at least like the top 10 of them looks fucking ridiculous.
Oh.
And I think where draws the line is that during weigh-ins, you see everybody fully depleted because they try to make weight, so like they look like shit, but they fill back out and they look like a different person.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy because like, you know, once you have carbs in and you put a little bit of water, has some sodium in.
See, that's something that
And you gotta do like just the right amount, right?
Yeah, you don't want to spill over, like, because you at that point your body is like so sensitive that if you overeat a little bit of carbs, your body spills over and you look soft and you lose your lines.
So you blow up.
Yeah,
Damn.
Oh, so because like I know why they have weight classes for like fighting. I mean, you're bigger, you're stronger.
right.
But
It's
for
advantageous, right?
yeah, but for I don't really understand it for bodybuilding because
Well, it's like a beauty pageant.
yeah, but I mean, I feel like I would if I was a bodybuilder, I would want to do it at my more natural weight class. Is that
Well, it really depends. I mean, if
You think they just add that on
like
to make
like
it
what does
part of a challenge?
what does
in a
cutting
sense?
the water weight and cutting weight do
so
for your
but
physique?
majority of the time is that, so if you cut in at a lower weight, and your natural weight is like probably like
Let's give example
eight-
numbers.
like
20 pounds heavier or something.
20 pounds. No, that's
That's
a huge
crazy.
cut.
Too big.
Like I would say like feasible probably 10, 15 pounds.
Okay.
Because that's what majority of national guys come in on.
Okay.
And so now you're at this weight class, but when you fill back out, you're one of the biggest guy in the weight class. So automatically you stand out.
Oh, okay.
So it's more of a strategic move.
Okay.
Doing this. So when you go into like
It's like the cherry on top,
Yeah.
really.
So when you go into local shows, you don't see it. Not a lot of guys who are willing to suffer
Yeah.
to get down like that. I think, to be honest, if Justin would have suffered a lot more and got down to lightweight,
Yeah.
he would have got his pro card. Because Justin looks fucking sick. But then when he got into when he competed as a welterweight, those guys are usually 2 weight class higher, and they suck back down to welterweight. And then
So the
after that,
comparison in size could definitely make your decision.
Yeah, exactly.
A
So
little
what's
more blurry.
welterweight? What?
welterweight is 155 to 168.
Okay. So basically 168 is like the
Yeah, but then
Limit.
that weight class is a little freaky just because
You're gonna be taller too, definitely. I mean, well,
no. The shorter you are, the better
The
you look.
bigger you
Yeah,
look.
because your joints look shorter, so you look like you pack on a lot more mass.
Okay,
and this
yeah.
is why welterweight class is a little bit freaky, just because you have 2 weight class down, lightweight and bantamweight, and majority of those guys are like they look like midgets, like 5 feet tall. And like was it for perfect example, in 2013, I got on a top 5 lineup. And I look to my right, and I see everybody's head, and I'm like, I've never been the tallest
in anything,
and I'm short,
That's
dude.
crazy. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, so the shorter you are, the more massive you look.
That's cool. That
makes sense.
Bodybuilding
Changes
is
that
all it's all an illusion. Like for example, like posing, it's like it's pretty much hiding your weakness and
Showing your strengths.
exactly, and knowing your angles, making yourself look bigger than what you really are.
Yeah, dude.
That's
every
crazy.
single time, like I see I see people, or like see on Instagram, I'll see just I'm like, damn, okay, I see him every day. Maybe that's why I don't notice. But then, like, you know what I mean?
You look at his photos, you're like,
It's
what?
like,
I was thinking
fuck?
the same shit. I just saw his like Instagram and I was like, holy shit, this guy's fucking
Yeah, like,
ripped.
I mean, it's not very often I get to see him with his shirt off, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he looks like stocky coming into the barbershop,
You can
but
tell,
you,
like, he work out.
yeah,
he-
but
he's fit. You know what I'm
you
saying?
you don't see that it's a fucking like
Yeah,
triangle.
exactly.
Like a Dorito, you know what I
Got
mean?
a V-taper, small ass waistline and
the
shit.
taper of a fucking Dorito chip. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is crazy.
It's like this nigga walking in looking like the Illuminati.
Look at this triangle coming in.
Illuminati. You Illuminati for sure.
For sure.
I know this for sure. This is for a fact.
But yeah, so I competed in bodybuilding, and then all of last year I competed in powerlifting, and I got my elite total. It was like 15. So for powerlifting, you do bench, squat, and deadlift, and they take your heaviest lift out of those, and they add them all up, and then you get your total. Total 15 something, 15.
So is that by weight class too?
Yeah, it goes by weight
Okay,
class.
cool.
So
'Cause
I
that's
competed
unfair.
in 82 kilogram, which is 82. Yeah, 82 kilogram, which is 180. But I walked around at 176. So going into weigh-ins,
So you're the smallest
He was
guy.
I actually started eating.
When do you weigh in? Is it the day before? Is
It
it
varies in different federation, but majority of the time is the day before.
okay?
Because a lot of these athletes do like drastic water
Yeah,
cuts,
yeah.
and when you do that, you feel weak as shit.
Yeah.
You know, you're pulling out sodium out of your muscles, so you cramp up and that kind of stuff. So it takes time to recover. And majority of these guys, like especially if you're new, right, and you do a water cut, majority of times you do an aggressive water cut and you actually pull potassium out of your muscle
Uh-huh.
and sodium, and you cramp up real bad. And then
Oh,
and after they make weight, they go in and they drink hella water and they just keep on pissing. They just keep on pissing.
Not absorbing any of
Yeah.
it.
They-
what they
They water load, right?
yeah, where they fucked up is that they need to take in sodium again because sodium makes you hold water in your muscle. So if you don't take in sodium, you're just drinking and pissing everything out.
It's like sobering up, basically.
Yeah.
Just sobering up. Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So for powerlifting, it's usually the day before, and then if it's especially if it's a big meet, like the one I did in Camp Pendleton, was a huge meet, and the weigh-in was the day before, and then competed the day after, and competed at 182. I took first in my class, and then 7 months after that, I did BOB, which is boss of all bosses.
Oh, shit.
It's like top of the list is like you have Dan Green, which is the main host. Dan Green is like world record holder, like 7-time world record holder.
God damn.
Yeah, dude, this guy's an animal.
good.
Dude. Yeah, he's
That
and
guy
like
is good.
like Brandon Lilly was there. Some guy squatted 900 pounds at the meet. Yeah, so
Bar was bending, all the shit.
yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy.
What is it that makes people stronger for these certain activities?
It's so you have, for example, you have bodybuilding, which is like hypertrophy programming, which you base your training on forcing your muscle to grow, right? In the same sense, powerlifting is kind of like the same way, but on the opposite spectrum of actually putting on you're preparing your body to take on a lot more heavier loads. So for bodybuilding or powerlifting, everything revolves on your CNS, which is the central nervous system, right? So you grow two different ways. One is hypertrophy, which is like higher rep range, but that doesn't mean going light because you
still got to challenge yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then the second part is a max effort, meaning
Like one and done.
Maxing out.
pretty much. So when you do that, you're actually tapping into different stress levels in your body. So with powerlifting programming, it's rare that you do more than 5 reps in a set. And those 5 reps, you're probably going about 65-70% of what your max is.
Uh-huh.
And so every week you increase your workload by percentage. So first thing first is that you find out what your max on all the lifts. And then you take 90% of that, and that will be your training max, right? And then you go on a 7 or 8 week, depending on how you work your program, 7 or 8 week training program, and week 1 will be 60%. Week 2 will be 70%. Week 3, so
build up to it.
Yeah. It's called progress overload. And by doing this, you're actually prepping your CNS into holding on to heavier weights. And it's all preparation. So majority of times, like there's a few calculators that you could do that that calculates how much weight you can push in a single rep. Majority of times you'll fail it just because your body is not prepped for that kind of weight. It doesn't mean that you don't have the strength. It means your body is not prepared for it.
Currently, right now.
Exactly.
It's not you right now.
It's
not
exactly.
happening.
But so
But
say
you have the potential to do this.
Yep.
say two people who are like around the same height and weight and everything, they're doing the exact same program and lifting the exact same, basically the exact same program. What makes one person stronger than the other, like physically? What's in them?
A few things, actually. One is how a person is built. For example, let's take deadlift, for example. So people that has longer femur bones, there's two kinds of pulls in deadlift. There's a conventional pull, which you see all the time, and then there's sumo, which is a wider stance. So let's say the guy with a longer femur bone, he pulls conventional, right? And he's a little bit taller than the other guy. It's gonna be a lot harder for him to get the weight off the floor
Because
how he's built.
Yeah,
exactly.
The
leverage.
leverage.
Everything goes with leverage. Now the shorter guy, if he does conventional and he pulls, he'll get that shit right off the floor and locks it quicker.
Yeah.
But if you switch it around, and the guy with longer femur bone goes on a sumo stance, and majority of times if your femur bone is like long, your arms are definitely fucking long,
Just as long.
Yeah.
So if he goes in a sumo stance and pulling a sumo stance, that weight will come off the floor easy. So it really
compensates, huh?
Yeah. So it depends on how a person's built, and also what type of it becomes a strategy pull at this point.
Mm-hmm.
There's different ways of how you position yourself to compensate on the bar path, right? For example, some people that are really tall, when they squat, they low bar. So the bar is not on their traps. They put it like underneath their traps. And then when they squat, they hunch down a little bit.
So it kind of scoops it.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah. And when they do that so that the bar path goes strictly down, it doesn't go around all over the place.
Okay. You're not like wasting that energy.
Exactly. Because it's like
you want to go in that
easier.
motion that it has to go straight.
You just want to go straight, right?
A to B. Yeah.
I kind of do both. Like my bar sits like right in between my traps, and I'm able to do that because one, my mobility sucks. My arms can't go as far as back. But I wish I could low bar, because if I could low bar a little bit more, I could push a little bit more weight. Just because of how I'm built. But majority of the time, the bar sits right in the middle, and when the bar sits right in the middle, that means I'm gonna have to sit straight up when I squat down, versus if the bar was low, then I get to hunch down like this. Yeah. So there's different techniques and strategies into pulling. I mean, powerlifting in general is just getting the weight from point A to point B. Yeah. At the end of the day, that's what matters. Yeah. You can be the ugliest pull in the world, but if you make the pull, it's a fucking pull.
It counts.
So
exactly.
Did this guy do it right here? What did he do? Let's see this.
Oh, he did the dab real quick. No, I'm just kidding.
We're watching. This is from the Olympics right here. Attempt number 2.
Guy that injured himself.
195 kilograms.
I've never seen this.
Check this out.
Is this the one you was talking about, Mike?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Dude, look at this.
That's how you know it's bad, when people are like putting their hands on their head and like walking around and feeling
It's
like
bad,
they
bro.
felt it.
You know it's bad when they gotta go cut to the wide shot.
Oh yeah,
It's like, cut to the wide, cut to the wide.
make it look like we go in the commercial. Make it look like we go in the commercial.
Bad, it's bad. I think there's one video that can top that. It's that girl in the leg press.
Oh,
Have you seen the video?
Nah.
Yeah, let me try to pull
Oh
that
my
up.
god! So this girl was on, and one thing you never do when you work out is lock out, like fully lock out. Like you hyperextend your arm. That's bad, especially if you have weight on. Because let's say
Oh yeah, I can see what. Yeah,
it's because the weight is not on the muscle anymore; it's on the joints.
you've gone too far.
Yeah.
In a sense, basically.
So with leg press, it's the same thing, but it's a little bit more dangerous because one, your leg tends to hyperextend a little bit.
Just already naturally.
So yeah, so if when hyperextends a little bit with that added weight up top, guess what? Your shit's gonna fold the other way. You look like a fucking ostrich.
Ooh, flamingo.
It's bad, bro. It's bad.
Ooh.
Like her leg went.
Oh, no. Is this the one?
Yeah. I don't know.
God, I don't want.
Oh! I felt it. I felt it. I can't look at it again. I can't look at it.
Damn, how much was she pushing?
See, that's the thing. It doesn't take that much. Just like how you'd hurt your back doing the simplest thing. All of this is. And
Like,
and this is why like for powerlifting, bar path is
so important.
It's so important. That's why you gotta compensate, and you gotta do whatever form you gotta do to make the bar path straight. But yeah, that takes the cake.
Oh, that shit is stuck. It's stuck in my mind.
You've seen the other Olympians, right? When was it the vault flipping thing?
oh yeah, we actually saw that on the other podcast.
It's fucking insane because this guy was going. He had so much force on his flip that when he landed, he stuck the landing. But when he landed,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're watching this with David on the last podcast.
Fuck.
God, dude.
That was like the Paul George, Anderson Silva,
Yeah,
like leg break type
Yeah.
shit.
But you know what's amazing is how he took that shit. He took it like a straight G.
Yeah, he didn't
And you know
really say
what?
much.
At some point, your adrenaline would just take over everything, and
Yeah.
you don't feel anything until you calm down. When your heart rate goes down and your
That's when
your
you feel the
stress
most.
levels- Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
But it's fucking.
But
insane.
you would think like his bone is probably sticking out of his skin, like you know what I mean, like it's
bad, yo.
You gotta
It's
feel
it's
something
bad.
like.
It's funny. So mine's not that extreme, but in high school, so I got into breakdancing, and then
Oh yeah, you were a dancer before
Oh,
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Prior
yeah.
to
Multifaceted.
Hey.
Mighty Mike.
He's doing body rolls. He's doing body rolls.
So in high school, I got into breakdancing, and we used to go Lincoln Park into the rec center when they first got it up.
Mm.
And every Wednesday we used to go practice breakdancing and shit. And I got in trouble like the first week because I did a wall flip, and my footprint was on the wall.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I
so-
know what you mean.
Yeah, and so that same week, they actually end up having to do like paperwork because there wasn't like fucking waiver forms.
Oh, the legality issues and all that. Like,
so
who's
what
gonna be
what
held
happened was
responsible?
I forgot what move I was doing, but like I fell forward, and I decided to just roll because that's how you do. You don't want to flop. You want to roll. You want to roll with it.
roll out of it.
So I rolled out with it, and both of my hands was like this, and then the finger slipped, and then I rolled onto this finger,
Oh,
and this finger was like, and that's why it's like this. And
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know how they're gonna size my wedding ring.
it's like, oh, this is like,
But yeah,
it's like a game.
it bent this way, and I got up, and like I couldn't feel anything at first. I was just like this, and everybody was
tripping,
like,
looking
And
at
just
it.
saw it.
everybody was like tripping out. I'm like, holy shit! I'm like,
But it doesn't hurt.
I was like this, and I knew I had to do it right away. I pulled it. I think that probably was like the worst pain
You ever
ever.
felt?
Yeah, and it was one of those things where if I stop doing it now, it's gonna hurt even more.
Yeah.
So I just gotta fucking pop it through. So
You might as well just do it.
Yeah, I just pulled it, and I could feel it like going
Shift.
back. It was, oh my god,
man.
dude, it's the worst.
But it didn't break. It just
No.
got displaced.
Yeah, it
Okay.
dislocated out this way.
Okay.
So it was like this. It was like it was bad. And the second time, my second pretty bad injury was dislocated my left shoulder twice. One was during football, and the second time was I was at crunch. I was working out, and I had like 60 pounds. I was doing dumbbell pullover, so I was laying on the bench. I was like this, and with this type of movement, like you can't get too relaxed, because just like that lady, she got too relaxed, and
And just kind of let it
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Take its path.
so exactly that's what I did. So I was at this motion, and I got too relaxed, and the weight just kind of sat on this arm, and then dislocated it.
And then it just
man.
forced it downwards.
Yeah, and I remember I was like this,
shit.
and I rolled over from the bench, and I sat down. And I see my shoulder just like hanging, and then
It doesn't look normal.
yeah. So, like at this point, like my whole body was like numb. I was adrenaline kicking in. My second instinct was, fucking get it back, get it back. And I didn't want to look like a bitch. There's hella people. It was like prime time, and so I just sat down. I was like this, and then I was like, put my hand between my legs, like
They just
literally
pulled it.
yeah, and I was just like this, and I think the finger hurted more. But
Really?
yeah, but how much the bone had to go over to get back into the socket?
Get back into the line, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Did it take one tug or like multiple tugs?
No,
or?
just one. Just
Okay.
one long one, like.
Oh, so you pulled, you didn't do one jolt, you did it like.
Yeah, there was
So you did it
way for me to
slowly?
just-
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
There was no way for me to just go like this. It was just
Yeah.
me. So I had to just pull and
You just
just
had to thug it out.
pretty much. And I remember right after that, I fucking got my bag, went home, and then I tried to nap, and we had people over at the Congo house.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I tried to nap, and I woke up, and it was just like excruciating pain, and my whole shoulder was like swollen. So the next day, called my mom. She came pick me up, and then went to the doctor, and I had a hairline
Fracture.
yeah, and tore on one of the ligaments.
Like near the rotator
So you
cuff
have
and all that.
you have a sling or something?
Yeah, so I gave me a sling.
Oh, you know what? I think
and
I
the-
remember you coming
With a
in with a
sling?
sling.
Yeah,
This wasn't too long ago. This was, yeah, okay.
This was last Friday.
This wasn't last Friday. This was happened within the past 3 years.
what the doctor was like, so how many times have you dislocated your shoulder? I was like, oh, this will be the second time. And he was like, well, you have a hairline strain on your the ligaments.
Mhm.
And so he was like, one more, and we're gonna have to get a surgery. And like I got scared. I was like, oh shit, I don't want a fucking surgery because I know a few guys that had shoulder surgery and then they don't have the same range of motion.
Do you, like every single time, do you feel like your shit kind of like did like deplete the motion that you could go and all that?
No, it's pretty good.
It's still all right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I rehabbed it pretty good.
Okay.
I was pretty proactive when it came to that.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
It-
that shit's never gonna be the
Exactly.
same.
It's one of those things where the worst thing you can do when you get injured is not get some blood going through it.
Okay,
So
so,
even-
you want circulation,
Yeah,
as
you
much
need
circulation.
blood circulation. So even if it's like a little bit of range of motion. So for a whole month, what I did was like, because I could still barely move it and like I couldn't bring my arm up, so I stand right by the door and fucking walk my hands up.
Oh shit!
Like this.
Yeah,
And I had the resistant bands, and I had to do different shoulder movements.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, for the rotator to pretty much get the strength back up.
yeah. Just so that it's not, because it's been a while since it's been up and running and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
So got to build it back up again. But yeah, you guys have any really bad injuries?
I have a stupid ass injury that.
Yeah, I only
happened.
had one bad, like one that.
Heartbroken is not not one of it. Okay.
Never mind. I thought we were gonna get deep, but never mind.
What
Damn.
injury did you have, Bon?
I had boxer's fracture.
What's that?
When you like fuck up like some bones in your. This is so long ago.
What about the one in your rib? Where you got hung up
Oh
recently?
shit! We just talked about that 2 episodes ago when I got hung off the fucking boat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, this story's been going around, dude. Everyone knows about this shit.
Oh my god, he was fucked up.
I was fucked up. But okay, so boxer's fracture. What happened was, me and my ex at the time got into an argument, and then, you know how lockers are all in like by sections. There's gonna be like a row of, I don't know, 5, and it's too tall, so there's gonna be like 10 lockers.
Right.
I probably was hella mad at her. Like, we got in an argument, and I fucking punched the side of one, and then I dented it pretty bad, and like the fucking door kind of opened on one of the lockers. I was like, oh shit, I fucked someone's locker up. And then I was just still hella mad, and then I fucking went to the closest thing, which happened to be the boys' bathroom, and I socked the fucking door. Little downstairs academic building. And little did I know, I forgot that door is like solid steel.
Oh yeah, it's fucking hard.
That shit is a heavy ass door, and I hit it as hard as I could. Like, this shit was bad, dude. And like my wrist probably folded too, just because my form at the time was already fucked up. Like adrenaline was going. I didn't feel
Yeah.
shit. I didn't see that my hand was bleeding already from
Oh damn.
hitting the fucking metal locker. So now I hit a metal door, and then I see like my knuckles are like rolled up into my hand a little bit.
Damn, you punched that shit hard
I punched
too.
that
man.
shit pretty hard, and I was
Fucking
in class.
full commitment behind it.
I was just like, fuck, dude. I went in class and I was like squeezing it, and then like the knuckles kind of slowly went back down eventually, like over time. And then who was it? My teacher seen that my hand was fucked up, was like, hey, you should go to the nurse. I went to the nurse. The nurse referred me to the principal and was like, hey man, we got to send you to the ER because that shit
It's
looks
that
really
bad.
it's really that bad.
Damn.
So I had a cast on, and mind you, fucking prom is like in like a month or two.
I remember this
So
era now.
Okay, so this is where it gets fucked up. Like I've been cutting hair since I was like in middle school. So
This
like,
is prime time. This is
yeah,
where you make your
This
money.
is where I'm making my money. My ex at the time was helping her moms out, pay stuff, and like we're kids. We don't have that much money, so like we're trying to work for what we can. And then basically, I just had to like cut that cast off and just start cutting again. I never PT'd it. I never did anything.
Holy shit!
How's it feel
you just
now?
Thug
It's
it up.
cool. I mean, I haven't noticed a difference. Like it cracks weird sometimes, but
Yeah.
other than that, I
That's
think it's
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. And when I seen the
X,
X-ray, it wasn't too bad. Like I just seen like, it just didn't look like what a normal one looked like.
Number knuckle.
But it's just like, okay, it's not too bad, like a little misplaced, a little crooked. That's it.
yeah.
But I think I let it heal enough. Like
You thug it out. You're like, fuck this. I gotta
If it
make
feels
money.
good, it is good.
right,
Like
right.
Like
to each his own, right?
Yeah,
Like,
fuck your feelings.
but now I learned something from that. That's something about me. I'm an optimist, and I learned shit.
Learn not to punch metal
Do not
doors.
punch bathroom doors because chances are they're fucking metal.
That's hilarious.
You know what I mean? Like wooden door would have won. Metal door lost.
Lost.
you just gotta punch it like all the time, cause then you get those tiny fractures in your bones, and it grows harder.
And
Oh
then
yeah,
you
it's
realize-
the same way like Muay Thai fighters. do.
Yeah, like I've
Like,
noticed.
They can, like they tap their shins.
I've
with-
noticed my hands and my shins are like hella stronger than they used to be
from
like,
conditioning, right?
Like I could kick this as hard as I can, and it won't
You'd be
hurt.
fine.
Yeah.
That's
you,
crazy.
You remember that? What fucking movie was that? Where was it? The Raid?
Oh yeah.
The Raid was fucking
probably
badass
Raid.
movie.
punching the shit out the fucking cement ass fucking wall.
I
And-
can't punch shit as hard.
Like he was
but
just
kicks
going
is
in
not
on this
bad.
shit as if like he was going harder and harder and harder, and like after a while I'd probably be like getting softer and softer and softer
Yeah.
because it's like fucking bleeding now. What the fuck? What do I do? Where's the fucking towel? Pass that.
That's why Boss Rudin like in fights he uses his palm.
The palm,
because
yeah.
that's like the hardest like
Hardest,
bone
yeah.
that you don't like get injured
Oh,
on.
it's not gonna.
There's
bug
not
you.
too many nerve.
Yeah.
There's probably not too many nerve endings there. Now that I think
yeah,
about it.
yeah,
It's like when
But,
you pinch your elbow.
I had my ex in high school. Her stepdad took Wing Chun.
yeah, Wing Chun.
So part of their training is to
Hit that wood shit, right?
but they don't have that. So they take home this little bag of rice, and so every morning he's just like at the coffee table drinking his coffee, going, dude. And I felt his hand. His hand's hella fucking hard.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What is he hitting it with? Like,
Just backhanding.
oh, he's just backhanding a rice.
as hard as he can.
Yeah. Like over and over. When he's not doing anything, he's just chilling and watching TV. He's just like sitting down going like this.
That's like how the monks
Yeah.
be fucking training too, huh?
Yeah, I've seen this crazy ass video of this wood where the monks would use a finger punch like
Oh.
this, and like over the years, their finger is like it left a hole in it,
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
and that's how strong their fucking finger are.
Just imagine
That's
like
all
if
crazy.
he was just asking for directions in the subway, like
What's up, man?
hey, you got dislocated shoulder. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, you know what's crazy? I be seeing monks with like iPhones and iPads and shit.
Hey,
Oh,
they
yeah.
get in with the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like technology is reaching everyone. Like, do you think it reached the Amish?
I remember.
That's against their culture,
Right? That
doubt it.
is right. Like,
But I remember-
guess in monks it doesn't say anything about that.
when I worked at Best Buy and when I worked at the bank, there was the same monk. He would go into Best Buy and he would like buy hella electronics, and then he would go into the bank and like deposit his money. I'm like, dude, you're a regular ass guy, but you just look like Avatar.
Yeah.
You look like Avatar Aang right now.
What if he was fronting though?
He's like, he has the robe and everything, and then he pulls out his iPhone and a wad of cash.
He pulls back his wizard sleeves and he's like Rolex and shit.
Yeah, a rolly, hella tatted up. Fucking he pulls down his collar a little bit because he gets itchy. You happen to see he got a big ass chain on. Like, dude, that's a Jesus piece.
That's a 2016 monk right there.
2016 monk.
They got with it. They didn't get lost.
Yeah.
That's a trip.
I mean, there are a few cultures out there, just like you can say, like the Amish, that are like against like technology. Like they're probably like the most technology savvy thing they have is probably a wheel.
That is super basic.
It's crazy.
The only people they're ahead of is the caveman. At that point,
it's a lifestyle choice, guys.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy.
I don't want to be Amish.
Yeah. Hey, you ever watch those like breaking Amish shows and shit?
Oh yeah. What about Amish Mafia?
Yeah, they kind of get they get pretty gangster.
Damn, you be watching hella shows. What's this show about?
I be high, dude.
I'll be high.
I be high.
You be watching all shit like shows.
And I'm like on my way. I'm on my way to watch whatever I usually watch, but oh shit, this shit happened to reel me in. Like it was fishing.
We should have a show called Bong the Barbarian and Friends.
Bong the
watch Amish stuff.
Watch Amish shit.
Like Action Bronsons.
What movie was that where the dude was trying to get some cutty, and he borrowed his brother's car, drove all the way to another state to try to go meet up some girl on Tinder or some shit.
What is this?
Sex Drive.
Oh yeah.
Sex Drive.
They had Amish people in there, and there's one day where they get to break the rules.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was called.
Is that real though?
I think they're stretching it. I think they're stretching it, but I think they're like, I don't know. It looked like they was partying for real, like getting fucked up, beer bongs, girls getting to be all loose and shit, and fucking.
That's like was it the?
It's like the Purge.
It's like the Purge,
but for freedom.
Amish Purge,
The
part
Amish
2.
Purge. That shit is crazy, man.
That's
like
nuts.
People's beliefs, like, what is it? The pygmy people. You know what I mean? They could have like got with the stuff too, but they didn't.
They decided to stay
as traditional as possible to what
they
know was best.
Yeah, there's a few like the headhunters, like the original headhunters,
Mm-hmm.
like they still lived like the way, like how they were living like thousands of years ago, and it was by choice. I mean, like like the Mormons and shit like found them and shit, but like they motherfuckers ate them.
Yeah, they were cannibals, huh?
Yeah.
And one value that's kind of crazy that they did believe in was with the value of weed.
They value weed.
Yeah, like
I like them already.
Like
we value weed.
I was watching what fucking movie? Watch The Green I think it's called The Green Inferno. Churchwell told me to watch this movie, and I was like, "What the fuck is this movie?" He was like, "Just watch it. It's crazy."
He was probably high too.
Yeah, it's fucking these indigenous people. They be eating people and shit. And they like try to get them high, and they fucking all get so high, and they try to escape. I was like, "All right, dude, whatever. I'll watch it." And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's pretty crazy. I probably wouldn't watch it again, but it was worth one watch.
You seen Apocalypto?
I actually enjoyed that movie.
That was a good ass movie.
Yeah.
That's Mel Gibson movie. But
yeah.
It's like set in like the Mayan time.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's actually pretty good.
what's your favorite movie that's like that? Like
indigenous people.
Yeah, like
Well, Apocalypto looked like they were straight indigenous people. It didn't even look like actors. It looked like damn near looked like a documentary. Yeah, like where did you get these people?
They featured on National Geographic.
They're all like tarred up and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it looks so legit.
Painted.
Watch Apocalypto. That's a good ass movie.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, imagine like that shows your status. I got this big ass bone gauge in my nose.
Right,
I know,
right.
yeah.
And I'm a chief.
I'm
That
a
says
chief.
I'm a chief.
Like
with
that
this
bitch-
mohawk.
Like that bitch get a big ass bone across her lip. You know, it's like, oh, that bitch is worth 10 goats.
And me,
I'll give you 10 goats for that bitch.
10 goats.
That's indigenous pimping right there.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I'll give you 10
Indigenous
goats, bro. for real.
What about some religions where like you're allowed to have like 10 wives
oh, that's
Dude,
crazy.
That shit is crazy.
and it's okay? Dude, that's fucking bananas.
Yeah.
What is that's like in the Middle East, right?
Yeah, they be doing that shit.
What do they call that? There's a word for it.
Sister wives and stuff.
No, not
Keep it in the family.
Sister wives.
Fuck. What
It's
is
called
it?
sharing is caring.
Sounds like bonus. You know what I mean? Fuck. There's a
Trying to
term
think
for
of the term.
Forget it.
Forget it.
Monoganistic.
Is it monoganistic? That sounds about right.
I thought that was one-on-one.
Is it? Oh, damn. God damn it. Someone pull up the dictionary.
We got the internet.
Yeah.
Let's see what it says.
Pulling
But yeah,
this up.
it's crazy how they're like able to do it, and that's like fine. And then then there's some cultures where grown ass, old ass men marry like little kids.
Yeah, that
I'm
that
like,
trips
and,
me
and
out.
and like that, they're like forced to marry them too. It's crazy.
Yeah, or like even mail order wives and also like arranged marriages. That shit is crazy too.
Oh,
And-
my brother did an arranged
See,
marriage.
Monogamy, the practice or state of being married to one person at a time. It makes sense when you spell it out, M-O-N-O.
Oh yeah, mono. Duh.
But what is
What was the
multiple?
other one?
What's multiple?
Polygamy, probably. That sounds right. Polygamy,
Yeah,
the
that's
practice or custom of having more than one wife or husband at the same time. Damn. I just use context clues for that. That shit made me feel hella smart. You know when you win those small battles, you're like, what is it? And you think about it right there.
That's
I-
tight.
I just got an A in my like paper on my mind and shit right
That
now.
was real brain work right there. That's tight. Latin root.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Latin root.
I was thinking mono.
Combine words.
So what's more than
That's how these
one?
words are made.
Poly.
Polly.
This is sounding like Pokemon again.
Polygon, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys get into that?
I kind
I
of
played
did.
it. I downloaded it and played it once, and I still haven't deleted it yet.
I played it. I got to like level 30, and I was
Oh,
like, this
shit.
is taking over my life, and I deleted it.
Level
Damn.
30 is hella far. I'm at level 7. And
It's actually the smart thing to do is actually you know how like you have like certain Pokemons that just pop up like all the fucking times, like a bunch of Zubats
Yeah.
or Rattatas and shit. What you do is like you actually don't skip out on any of them. Capture every single one of them. Reason being is that you gain points when you capture them, right?
yeah.
And a majority of them are like they're close to evolving.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
when you evolve them, you gain X amount of points, and then you can send them off, and you just keep on doing that, and that's how you get your level up.
Okay. So it's like you've kind of okay. I get it now.
I went to
It's still beneficial, being that you're taking the credit for just fostering them for
Yep, exactly.
for a short amount of time,
Right.
Until you get the credit and all right, yeah,
Right, right.
I went to a Burlingame and there's like how they have the Pokestops and that's how you get like Pokeballs and shit. You turn
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
bonus
you turn
shit.
a little thing. But like in Burlingame, like it wasn't a Starbucks, but it was a coffee shop over there. There was like literally 5 Pokestops like all around there, and then you could just like be at the coffee shop and then
Just
spin the
chilling,
wheel.
just waiting for it to
Yeah.
fucking reset.
Yeah, so every time it resets, you just freaking come up on like 5 Pokestops. Plus, it's like all close together, so you don't even have to get up. I'm like, dude, I bet people here be going hella crazy on Pokemon.
So we put a Pokélore in that area.
Yeah. Dude, there was hella like Pokélores there too. That's what got me back into it. I was like, I bet you there's Pokemon people here. It looks like people are playing Pokemon. So I looked at it and there's just hella lures, hella Pokemon, hella people playing this
It
shit.
looked like a party on your phone because they had like confetti and
Yeah, that shit look crazy. Going to San Francisco looks crazy. There's like Pokestops everywhere.
Yeah.
And then I remember we were driving down Ocean, and by like the windmill or whatever, there's like a gym and Pokestops over there. You just see everybody looking down at their phones like it's food or
It's
something.
just
Y'all
crazy.
playing Pokemon over
But
there. I
next
can
all
the
tell.
bent.
craziest thing is that Pokemon Go has done a lot more for the kids out there just to get them out and walking
Yeah,
around.
A for effort on that one.
Yeah,
for effort.
that shit.
I big ups to finding a way to get people off the
Did
couch.
you know that Pokemon Go took almost 20 years to actually.
20 years?
Yeah.
Damn.
It all started with an idea. Someone placing a Pokemon at one of the Google Maps. Like you go on Google
Oh,
Earth,
I think I heard about this.
and then you find a fucking Pokemon.
We're gonna have to. Can you?
And it was
Is it
just-
possible to do this right now?
Yeah. Look up like the history of.
History
Or like
of
Pokemon on Google
Go.
Maps.
Let's see. Wikipedia usually knows shit.
They usually have everything.
It's the most credible sources for y'all trying to
gameplay.
write papers.
You know what's so crazy though?
Nah.
So with everything, no matter what it comes from like breakdancing or now like Pokemon Go, like the Asian countries are usually the last ones to gain access to them. But for some fucking reason, like they're usually the guys that excel the fastest. Like
What do you mean by sell the fastest?
like for example for breakdancing didn't get into like the Asian countries until like late like 90s. Like
Okay.
it didn't get big.
That makes sense now. Yeah, yeah.
But once it got to that side, motherfuckers came up with like the craziest moves. They excelled the most out of all countries.
I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hella true.
When Pokemon
That
Go was good to go in Japan, like motherfuckers had hacks already. Like they figured out a bunch of stuff. Like how you have to walk like 10 kilometers
Yeah.
to hatch an egg. So I figured I'm gonna go pick up my girl at Stanford. I'm gonna leave my Pokemon Go just tracking like that. But I guess you're going too fast to where your phone knows that you're not
Your
walking.
GPS knows that
Yeah.
it's not really walking.
Yeah, it's also I was wondering. It's like what the fuck? I was like my eggs are not hatching. So some of these guys are getting like super creative. One thing is like you don't gotta go far as long as your phone is moving, right? So majority of these guys put their phone on a
Roomba.
Roomba or a little toy
What?
train, and just have it just go around all day and do hatching eggs like niggas hatching eggs.
Damn.
Dude, life hacks.
Life
right?
hacks.
Life hacks in the Pokemon world.
Put it on a fan and shit.
Right?
What? On a windmill. What? Damn.
All right, the concept for the game was conceived in 2014 by Satoru Iwata. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Of Nintendo, and damn, this is too many Japanese names for me. Of the Pokemon Company as an April Fool's Day collaboration with Google called Pokemon Challenge. Blah 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 blah. Man, this is too much. This is too much information in Wikipedia.
Wait, but they got everything covered.
This is gonna take too long to read. God damn.
Look up Pokemon Go. And you said it was on Google Maps? Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Or Pokemon on Google Maps.
Man, we gotta read these long ass articles. And ads popping up. What is this?
6 years. 200 million.
Yeah, that's way too much reading.
Yeah, never mind.
Like,
This ain't that type of
I'm
show.
the kind of guy that enjoys food menus with pictures.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
I'm very visual.
we was just talking about how fast we read. Me and this fool were just like, hey, you done with this page?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like looking at as many words that stick out to me and
Me
try
too.
just try to make that summarize my whole paragraph.
I more or less scan like it's Spark Notes.
Ooh.
Scanning.
When teachers found out about Spark Notes, they was mad.
Damn. Did you guys use Spark Notes?
Yeah, I used it.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I don't think.
That shit
It wasn't there back before 06?
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't a thing.
damn. That was like the OG like cheat Game Shark for fucking
Game Shark.
Game Shark for fucking papers and book reports and shit.
Damn, it gave you like a full on summary of what the fuck happened in this page.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
so this
it
first
was good for
chapter-
chapters. Like if
More
you
for
had to,
chapters, and if you wanted to do it off the whole book, hella easy. Just pick like the beginning, the middle, and the end, and use all three of those on Microsoft Word, copy and paste all that, and it was good.
you know how you have those classes where like you're supposed to read the chapter and then you're supposed to write something about it in class.
Yeah,
So to show that you read, we would just read the Spark Notes, like
Spark
Someone
notes, and
would
then
bring
just
it in
go
and
and
pass it around.
just break it down for us. Chapters 3 through
I'm just
5.
I'm just gonna copy and paste this, but then put my errors on it, like misspelled stuff.
Put my little twist on it, my little flavor.
But
so
if
it
the-
sounds like I wrote it.
like
if the
not mean
teacher-
at the end of the sentence.
Yeah. If the
bet
teacher
you the
was hip
teachers
to that
do.
shit, it would be over. They would freaking lock it on site.
yeah.
Right.
Here, have you seen this? Do you have like a grunt when you lift hella heavyweights?
Is this?
Crazy thing is that he recently just got a back surgery,
Oh really?
and it was caused when he squatted 800 pounds for 3, I think.
Uh huh.
And so he had back surgery, and now he has to relearn how to walk.
This is Ronnie
Damn.
Coleman actually.
So what? During his rehab phase, they asked him if he regretted squatting that much for reps, and he said no. The only thing that he regrets is that he pussied out. He had one more rep in him.
Damn. See, that's a fucking.
Damn.
What the fuck?
That's a fucking
See,
savage.
when you
right
say
there.
mentally strong, that he was mentally stronger than his body was
Yeah.
at that time.
You know,
That's
my
crazy.
next door neighbor actually, they used to own a gym, Gideon's gym, and then
Sounds familiar.
His
it
dad
in-
was
bodybuilder.
he
Yeah,
was a bodybuilder
both of
too.
them, mom and dad. And then it was in Daly City, and I think they knew Ronnie Coleman, and they knew like hella buff ass people. Like I was like best friends with him when we were in middle school and shit. And then
They
his
had
dad
hella
would train
trophies and
us.
shit, too.
Yeah, his dad would train us over at the gym, and like you would see just like crazy ass like fucking bodybuilders over there. I feel like I seen Ronnie Coleman before,
like
like
in person.
Oh, he was out here before.
You
Like
know.
one of my sponsors, Blown Gear, he used to sponsor all the big bodybuilders nowadays. Like Kevin Levrone sponsored him too. And it was like they did like a guerrilla marketing type deal because like they didn't have a lot of internet access back in the day.
Oh yeah,
It was
yeah.
like face to face type of promotion.
More hands on.
Yeah. And so they sponsored a lot of like big names back in the day. And so the owner of Blown Gear, which he owns BG Concept as well. BG Concept prints for fucking Black Scale, Huff, all those.
Is this the one in San Jose?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So,
yeah.
so he
He does like Breezy and all them
yeah.
too.
So he sponsored all the big names, and so before, I think a few weeks ago, I went to go visit him to go pick up a few shirts, and he showed me his old albums of like old bodybuilders and who he used to sponsors and shit.
That's crazy.
And I'm just looking at him. I'm like, what the fuck? And he was like, yeah, I'm so real good with them. Like we
These
talk every
these
now
are all
and then.
friends of mine.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Like this is
Legends
your
and
world right here. This
Yeah.
is tight.
I picked up 200 pounds for shrugs.
you be doing this shit.
Oh no, I don't be sure. I usually stay quiet.
How heavy is that?
200 pounds.
200?
That's each arm. How big is this guy?
Huge. But honestly, seeing him in person and hearing him talk in person, he sounds stupid,
Really?
like retarded almost.
Wait, you met him?
Yeah, I met him.
Tight.
But the funniest thing was like, he claimed he was natural for the longest.
Oh no,
Natural.
no way.
Yeah.
You ever watch like a Bigger, Faster, Stronger?
Yeah.
I like this
Yeah.
guy's character, man. This is I feel like this is me after I hit a bong rip or something.
Like, wait, this ain't shit.
Yeah, buddy. He's so animated. I love it.
Dude, those bars bend so much. Does that shit ever snap on them?
No, those bars are actually. Some of them have like some deadlift bars, like Texas deadlift bars. They give you a little bit of slack, so they bent a little bit, and you could use it in your favor, because once the weight breaks off the floor, there's actually a little bit of whip that goes up, and what you could do is ride the whip that goes up. So
It's
so it's
kind of
just
cushioned
momentum
in a
and
sense.
shit.
yeah.
That's tight.
Damn,
He's
physics.
at
Yeah.
550. Well, me and Justin, 550 for double.
Man, that shit is hella bending.
It looks impressive because those weights are hella fat, but in powerlifting they use calibrated plates.
Oh yeah, it doesn't look as big, but it's heavy as
Heavy
fuck.
as shit, yeah.
So they're more compact and more like. It just looks.
They're like denser.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, like this. It looks hella impressive because it's hella plates.
Are those like 45 plates? Or?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's 615, and I weighed 177. Oh,
I
dude.
love the celebration though.
No, check this out. So during peak week, so you go. We have four weeks to go into peak. Like you got to beat yourself up. You got to type your CNS. And so this one week, I was scheduled to bench three times, 3 days in a row. The first day, I felt hella good. I was training at 24, and I had a slingshot, which just it's almost like a support that a sleeve that goes on your sleeve, and then there's a bridge that goes over. So what happens is that when you come down, it helps you get out the hole. So I was at 24, and I felt hella good, and my max was easy. I doubled my max. So I put 4 plates on, and everyone looked at me all crazy, like this little guy's about to bench 4 plates, like he about to kill himself. God, I
Whole
felt
room
hella
got
good.
quiet and shit.
Yeah, like everything. I just feel like all eyes on me. Went down, came back up. I'm like, holy shit! I had it right. So like, the next day, I was at the dungeon in downtown San Francisco. I was out there. I was training, so I was like, man, maybe I won't go for a 405, but let me see if I could do 3 reps at 360. I was able to do it easy. The following day, I decided to train late at night, so I was there by myself at 3:00 in the morning. So I usually come in at 5 a.m. along with a few other people. So I decided to go in early, and I was by myself. And so I was warming up. Everything felt good. Everything felt nice, and I got to like 370. And the moment the weight didn't come off the, it's crazy how the lights are shining down on me like I'm about to die next.
Like over.
So the moment the bar didn't come off the rack, I should have stopped, but I was being hard headed. So check this out.
Is this you just filming it yourself?
Yeah,
Damn.
I was by myself, and there's a few things where I fucked up. So see how it didn't come off? I should have stopped right there. Didn't come off. I should have stopped second try.
Oh.
Right? So that what I'm wearing is a sling.
Oh man.
Got it up. Everything felt good. Everything was good. Came down. Up. Oh. So where I fucked up is that I put a clip on it. On the side.
Dude.
Usually you never put a clip on the side.
Yeah,
just
so
in
you
case.
could just slide it over and
So
let it fall
right
off.
here, it got caught on my belt, and I like every time I would breathe, like I couldn't.
It was
breathe.
even more restriction.
Yeah.
So for
like
the people listening right now,
I literally
the
thought I was
bar
about to
is
die.
on his belt and it's like hella weight. He's struggling to get it
purple.
off.
Worst case
God
scenario.
damn!
when
Whoa!
He basically got hung on the barbell or like on the
bench
on the
press.
bench press.
Yeah.
And he
It's
had it
crazy
clipped.
that you have your own footage of that. Like, who
So
has their
you-
own footage of that?
So the
That's
craziest
crazy.
thing is that while I was struggling to get the bar off my chest, I was trying to tell myself to just remain calm. Just don't panic, because the more you panic, the more you start breathing heavy. And like at that point, I was like losing breath already, and I was trying. My head was starting to go numb already.
Were you fading?
Yeah, a little bit. And I was scared. And the only thing that was going through my head was that, all right, the 5 a.m. crew's going to come in and find me dead on the bench.
Damn.
And they're going to see my phone whistle on. They're going to look at the footage and how I died.
Oh my god.
I was like after that happened, I was like, I'm going home. It's like,
Yeah.
no need to worry.
Had enough for tonight.
Damn, never fucking clip your shit when you're benching
by
heavyweights
yourself,
alone.
By yourself. But I had, that was probably like the closest call I've had. That was scary as shit.
That's crazy.
And then
Damn.
Have you shown that to all your friends and shit?
yeah, so
That's the first time I've
Yeah.
ever seen that, because you be showing us some videos sometimes.
this is 570. See how much? You see how there's a little bit of plates?
Yeah.
That's heavy as fuck.
I like how everyone's juiced for you to do it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, got it.
Like you know how like you get knocked out like in football and the coach comes in with a little ammonia caps. They go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
Blood.
yep, you do that shit right before. If it's your first time, I suggest not putting it close to your nose, because it's like getting kicked in the face.
Dude, this dude Mike brought that to the fucking shop one day, and he said, "Hey, smell this." He put it right
He
over
took
my
a
nose.
whiff.
I took a like I really smelled at it, and that shit was all bad. Like I
Damn.
felt my eyes burning. I
Yeah,
wanted to, like, I was choking almost pretty much. That shit was just hella strong, like the
it's
strongest
all
shit.
man, it's all bad.
I can imagine that pumping you up. That pumps you up, right?
Yeah, It more so like wakes you up.
Alert.
Yeah,
More alert.
You're more alert. And you just like focus down on like you can have like the craziest thoughts when you do it, and you're like.
That's that inhale when you see the intensity in people's eyes. That's that inhale right there. Like, ooh.
Yeah, for the most part, like, yeah, you so I see some crazy ass guys that would just like literally stuff it in their nose. Like,
Oh my god.
I'm over here going.
You had it like
does
a
it
good
do?
6 inches away from my face, and that shit.
Yeah.
What does it do
Stung me already.
exactly?
Huh?
What does that shit do, like, to your body?
Shit. Chemically, it's like a kickstart. Like,
It's not like it's what you think when you see people do cocaine. You would think that's what it feels like.
no.
It's nothing like that.
It's nothing like that.
It's just like I don't know.
It just wakes you up, I guess.
It's like a really, really strong chemically scent that just like fires up everything. You're like,
there's no
I'm
avoiding
awake.
it.
Yeah.
Once it's in there, like the path, it made that path done.
Done.
There's no. It's gonna be there like for that couple breaths that you're gonna breathe out.
Some people actually, some people it's like it's too much for some people, like where they throw up. Like,
Yeah, I would.
yeah.
I would imagine I would. Fuck.
And my eyes usually water. I'm like,
Yeah, I just remember my shit hella itchy.
I got a
Like,
sensitive
what
nose.
the fuck is that? Tripping out, and then you and Just hella laughing at me, and it was hella early in the morning.
I had like a few training mishaps, and all because I was training by myself.
Yeah, and you recorded all of these.
Yeah, maybe not train by yourself then.
So sometimes I like to be emo and just like train my feelings away.
Do you got like certain music that you listen to?
I honestly hit all my PRs listening to like happy Hawaiian music,
What?
like J
Everybody-
Bugs. I'm dead fucking serious.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Like I'm not a angry lifter.
Meek
Yeah,
Mill.
like that
like-
stereotype angry lifter. Like,
No, I'm a happy guy. Yeah.
I told her meet me in the bathroom. I fuck a water on it. Like I would think some DMX or something. Like you hit me with the J Bug. Wash out ting.
I had like X amount of videos saved like a while back from like just from all like training and like seeing how much progress I've made over the years actually motivates me to get back in there and make more fucking progress and shit.
Damn. So do you watch like at your, I guess you could say, neediest times when you need that, you just dig as far deep and just try to compare all these videos all together?
Yeah, I mean, it's like this. So it's great to be motivated by somebody. So like they say, oh yeah, you motivate me. That's great. But if that person can motivate you, they can also take that away from you. So it's always good to be self-motivated. And
Yeah, 'cause-
you got to find a way to do that. And for me, it's seeing how much progress I made over the years, and how like the possibility of how much more I can make.
That's tight.
So yeah,
Never thought of it that way. Everyone, like, growing up, it's always been seen that you have to have this role model or that person you look up to or someone who motivates you, you know what I mean?
right.
And now at the same time, it's like, you said self-motivation. That's true. Like, that person could end up being your enemy and then take that away from you, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So you got to be
That is a trip.
self-motivated, and then underneath being self-motivated, you gotta be a person of habit, because you can't be always self-motivated at all times.
Yeah.
so do you have like a set schedule even for like waking up and
Yeah,
going to sleep and stuff?
To be honest, like I'm very. I would say my date. My phone's on silent right now, but every 15 minutes my phone goes off. It's
Every fucking 15 minutes?
Yeah, what time is it now? So
10:57.
So like at 11:15, I'll go 11:15, and it's because my day is so scheduled to the T on what I do that I need to be reminded what time it is, just in case, I spill over and
You just you see a friend, you're catching up, like, oh,
Yeah.
shit, fuck.
So me sleeping in for me is 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Usually I wake up at 5, and that's just my internal alarm clock just wakes me up just like that. And even with my shitty schedule at my other job, which I'm quitting, by the way, that kind of that whole thing kind of shifted over. It's just that I'm so in tune to being task oriented that sometimes I can't allow myself to go to sleep unless I finish something.
Yeah.
Which can be good and bad at the same time.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just me being a creature of a habit, and I'm made a habit of always getting things done.
Yeah.
And so you kind of just carry it on.
Yeah, that's gotta suck. Like when you don't finish it. I mean, for me, like if I have hella shit on the agenda and I don't fucking finish what I want to do,
I can't sleep. I end up having to pop like 4 Benadryls, like 100 milligrams.
Some melatonin.
Yeah, I wake up the next day feeling all drunk and shit.
Yeah, and it's like you waste another day.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
because you ain't started right.
exactly.
Being that you guys are so like task oriented and such, do you feel that when you do get a moment of clarity to yourself, you just get confused on what the fuck to do because you're not used to that?
Honestly,
Get lost in shit like, what the fuck do I do now?
Today was a perfect example. So,
I don't usually have this time. You know what I mean?
I had a few stuff lined up today, but since I finished it yesterday,
Yeah.
I got home from. So I got off work at 7 a.m. I went to drop off my girl at Stanford, and then came back out. I got home at 8:40, and usually I'd have my breakfast and then go to sleep and stuff, and then I wake up at 1 and go train. But since today I'm taking it off as a rest day since I'm training leg tomorrow.
Okay.
So gym was off the schedule. So literally I woke up today, I sat on my bed, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Looking around and shit.
I literally went around the house looking for something to do. See, 8 o'clock.
Oh damn!
It's gonna go off at 8:15 again.
But it's 11 though.
Is it 8 o'clock? 11. You said 11 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
11.
You said 8 o'clock, but it's 11.
11.
Damn, you in the past, bro.
This is Back to the Future, and I'm hella high.
I'm hella high.
What is happening right now?
Ah, damn. How long has it been?
1 hour and 30.
Oh shit.
Damn, we talking that.
That was good.
That's good. We got a lot of content.
That was tight, man. Well, you want to end it, Bong? I'll play the song. You end it. You got this shit.
Shit.
You ready to play it?
Just wrap it up.
Wait.
Anything else you want to say?
Shout outs. Something.
Bong is staring at the wall right now.
Why you guys hella glossy? Like you have like Snapchat filter on you.
Yeah.
Little butterflies and shit. Like,
I want to take a picture of you right now.
So they know what I'm doing right now. Like, y'all see the Snapchat with the girls.
Take a picture
with the fucking.
Oh man.
You just got to put the crown on.
Right, crown or the flower,
the
Or the dog face.
or the dog face. Dude, do people get tired of that?
The dog face?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, I see it.
Hoes don't.
Hoes don't.
I stopped watching Snapchat because of the dog face for a good while.
Yeah, I can't keep up with it. I can't watch everyone else's day and be
I deleted my
involved
Snapchat
in
too.
my day too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, just because Instagram got it.
Because of the dog face.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No, to be honest.
Now that it's combined, right?
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I'm trying to save some data on my shit.
No, for real, you're going to have 2 applications running, so that's more data for sure. I feel you.
That's all data. Pokemon must have ran that shit out too. All right. You ready to end this shit?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Good morning.
All right, we'd like to thank our guest, Mike. Thank you, Mike, for coming through, And if you guys want to find him, check him out at
Mighty Mike. That's Instagram. At mighty.mike. Or Pornhub. I'm kidding. I don't got an account.
Look for him under that category. No, yeah, definitely. We want to thank Mike. And if you want to go reach us and, give us some ideas, give us some feedback, subscribe, and give us some comments, check us out at hellamoted.com. And if you want to see our Instagrams and all that, it'll be all up on there, all the info about us.
Yeah, and make sure to rate and subscribe, and also leave a little review on iTunes because that really helps the show. And if you guys like it, we'll be having more. Thank you guys, and see you later. Peace.
Peace.